So first of all, thank you for having us here. We very much value our partnership with Operation Hope, and Lance, thank you for your friendship and engagement with our team. I really appreciate you and John having us here, and we're really excited about the work that we're collectively doing together. I'm honored to be a part of the Huntington team. A lot of the work that I'm going to describe to you in this session today happened long before I joined the company, and frankly, I just get to be here and be an advocate for an awesome team that's doing great work. To go to your question, I actually did not enter the banking industry because I had this grand vision of being here or that banking was just something that I wanted to do. I grew up on a farm in Northeast Georgia. I actually owned a chicken farm in college, and I knew nothing about the business world. Absolutely nothing. But I thought if I went to work for a bank, I would learn a lot about business, and I would meet business leaders, and I would learn kind of how the world works. And then that's exactly what happened. So I joined a bank out of college, went through their leadership program, and really over some period of time, got to see firsthand the impact that banks and bankers can have on individuals and communities. And that is the reason I'm still doing it.
Wow.
So really happy to be here. I do believe that we all collectively can have a massive impact on people's lives and on the trajectory of communities. And I'm personally pleased to be a part of an industry that's doing that every day.
Yeah, very good. And I could tell through your leadership how you're impacting not only lives in the community, but your own team. I've been talking to your team over the last couple of days, and they say, we love us some Brant. We love us some Brant. So
yeah, that actually didn't cost me that much.
That's right.
Yeah,
you go. There you go.
Yeah, just a few 20s, we're good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing a little bit about your story and why you chose this wonderful career of banking. Now, I know that just prior to the pandemic, Operation Open Huntington Bank developed this web digital program for entrepreneurs so they can go online, since we weren't able to be together in person due to the pandemic, to help them with their business plans and things of that nature. But besides that, the bank realized that we need to do more. And we know that access to capital plays a huge role in empowering small businesses to help them go from surviving to thriving. Why don't you share a little bit about the Lift Local program that Huntington Bank has been doing?
Yeah, thank you for asking the question. And it's a really great success story for the company, and I think lots of individual businesses. First of all, Huntington as a company has been very focused on small business for many years. In fact, 7 years in a row as the largest SBA lender in the country. So
That's right.
We clearly understand that access to capital is an important part. One of the things that the pandemic really pointed out to the company is that there was still an opportunity for diverse businesses and women-owned businesses to have better access to capital. The other thing was that the pandemic there were a number of businesses that maybe had been hobby businesses that all of a sudden became primary income for individuals. And so having access to capital was even more important. And there were really two big challenges that the company saw. Number one, there was a need for smaller dollar loans. And number two, there was a need for resources to help businesses prepare a business plan and put projections together so that they would be in the best position for a bank to be able to serve them. The company was already working on both of those, and seeing the opportunity that the pandemic really presented accelerated both of those projects, brought that together into what is today the Lift Local program. And since that period of time has been lending to literally thousands of diverse and women-owned businesses in amounts from $100,000 to $150,000 to help launch businesses.
That's right. And why don't you share some of the amazing impacts and outcomes? Because I'm telling you all, very impressive.
Yeah, so since the pandemic, this program has generated over 2,200 new businesses, $153 million in capital.
Wait, say that again.
$153 million in capital.
Supporting small businesses, y'all.
Of those businesses, a third of them are Black-owned businesses. A third of them are women-owned businesses.
Yeah, that's right.
And 10% of them are Latinx businesses.
Okay, that's right.
So, and then we have a number of other veteran-owned businesses and other diverse groups that represent the rest. So we're very pleased. We have 2,200 individuals today that are enrolled in your entrepreneurial education program through this, because that ongoing education is a really important part of what Lift Local is about. And there have been, either through the education components or through a direct loan, we've served more than 4,400 businesses. So really proud of the work of the team and what they're doing.
Yeah, very good. Putting capital in the hands of small businesses so they can thrive. You're hearing the results thanks to Huntington Bank under Brandt's leadership. So I know that there's another initiative that you're going to extend on top of Lift Local. So can you share a little bit about Seeds of Growth?
Yeah, so the Seeds of Growth program, it's a program that we're facilitating around our footprint. And it really brings a few things together that are important for new businesses. Number one, it brings the resources of the community to those businesses. I mean, a number of you in this room support new business owners in the work that you do, but those business owners may not have access to you or not know about you. And so by working with the not-for-profit organizations in a specific community to host a forum where other community partners that support business can be there and introduce them, we think is very, very important to those businesses' success. Second thing we do is to give them a chance to showcase what they do. So you heard the term that we have a marketplace set up. So we will literally have businesses there that will display their work of what they do, and other businesses can purchase from them. But it certainly is a chance for them to showcase their work. And then the third is really providing access to experts. So typically at these events, we will have a panel of business owners that have been through different stages of operating, owning, starting a business. And what I have found personally in being a part of it is the businesses that participate really get a lot from hearing from others that have been in their shoes. And so we have a tool in Lift Local to be able to support their capital access needs. We now have a forum to bring them together. And as you heard one of our colleagues in the video say, this is just about looking out for people.
That's right, very good. I know we have a couple of minutes left, and I know we have a number of financial institutions in the audience, whether it's our sponsors or partners of Operation Hope. Can you share any thoughts for them, any institutions that are focusing on small business lending? What advice can you give them when it comes to working with small businesses?
Well, we believe, first of all, that the education component married with the access to capital is very important. Putting a business in a position to be able to put a business plan together, formulate and create projections that are realistic and give that business owner a sense of what is possible and gives the bank a sense of what's possible is an important aspect of then being able to lend to that individual. And then having an efficient process where you can make loans to very new startup businesses is also an important component. The program that we provide, we have loan amounts as small as $1,000. We do not charge an origination fee. We actually pay the fees to the SBA. We offer free banking for 3 years to that business owner, and then they have the opportunity to participate in an ongoing education program that we believe helps to support the growth of their business. I would share that we would love to see more and more banks have programs similar, and I know many of you in here do already. And we are very, very open to sharing thoughts and ideas of how we can collectively work as an industry to support the growth of more businesses.
Yeah, very good. That's right. That's right. And for those of you who have an interest in knowing more about Lift Local and Seeds of Growth, the Huntington Bank team are going to be at the table with 1MBB afterwards, so go out and see them. Did you like what you heard just now? Let's give Huntington Bank a round of applause and Brent Stanridge a round of applause for his leadership.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank
Lance,
you.
it's great to be with you.
Same.